Hello and welcome back to the That's Random Fallout 4 series. And we are in our second episode with our new character, Dani Wright. And of course in the first episode we started off... Oops. Map. We started off at the robotics disposal ground, where we discovered a pre-war sentry bot and a holotape to try and use it to control it. And we were able to play around with the robot a little bit and send it over to satellite station Olivia, but then it came back and it just sort of started aimlessly patrolling the robotics disposal ground, and I was unable to do anything else with it. No matter what I input using the tape, it just didn't respond. So I'm guessing that that's the limit to what I can do with the robot. But anyway, I went over here to explore satellite station Olivia, and I found a suit of power armor, or a partial suit, and I went through the bunker underneath the satellite station, where I found this nice Gatling rifle, which the Raider Akak had, because I guess that with the Gatling rifle mod there is a chance that any NPC that might spawn with a minigun might spawn with this weapon instead. So that's going to likely be my main go-to weapon. And of course I'm going to try and play using the power armor, just to see how that goes. I'm not really a power armor guy, so I've got plenty to learn, as to how to build the character and how to choose perks and all that kind of stuff. Because from what I've seen anyway, there's quite a bit of stuff that you have to do in a character build to get the most out of power armor. And also, one other order of business, I did find this nice bolt-action shotgun called Evershot, which is a basically has the legendary Endless on it. So you can see there the ammunition count, and it actually shows that I have 4 rounds loaded when a normal bolt-action shotgun only holds 3 in the magazine. So basically, this means that I can, if I had 75 shotgun shells, I could load all 75 into the gun and just keep shooting until I ran out of shotgun shells altogether. So I'll play around with that a little bit. I only got 4 shotgun shells right now. So, and I've got this automatic laser rifle that I started with. Right now I'm not much of a sciencey type, with only a big 2 for intelligence. I think though for my level up here I'm going to choose sneak, just because I want to be able to get that immunity to mines, which is so important. And so one other thing, a viewer commented after the last episode that somewhere down here between Cambridge and Grey Garden there's like a raised freeway section with another suit of power armor on it. So I'm going to go there and see if I can find that, and maybe there'll be enough pieces there that I can complete my power armor suit. And maybe there'll even be another fusion core, because that's the one thing at this stage of the game that I can see being a problem. Later on you start finding fusion cores everywhere, and four in a container and that kind of stuff. But early in the game you don't really find a lot of fusion cores. So for me, I think that might be a bit of a problem, unless I can remember where. I'm going to pick up that desk fan because it has stuff like gears and things in it. I gotta try and remember where I might be able to find fusion cores too. But there are also perks where you can make fusion cores last longer and that kind of thing. Who do we got over here at the campsite? Oh, it's those 2 guys arguing over the Mirelurk sandwich, or whether or not it is in fact a sandwich. So anyway, we're going to head down here toward Cambridge, We can just pass right by the one end of Lexington there. And the road pretty much takes us straight to Cambridge. Okay, what do we have over here? This encounter hotspot. Looks like a bunch of dead people. Pickman's calling card. Okay, well, let's have a look at Pickman's calling card here. Yeah, Pickman was here. And that will, of course, mark Pickman's gallery on my map. Okay, other than that, they don't really have... I'll pick up the ammunition. I've already got most of the stuff that these guys already have, so there isn't really anything terribly useful for me to pick up here. So we'll continue on our way. It looks like I suffered a little bit of radiation damage, too. But I'm really short of supplies. So it looks like I've got about 10 points worth of radiation damage that I'm carrying with me. But I'm really short of supplies. And, you know, I do have a bit of Radaway, but I don't want to take it until I can go somewhere where I can, you know, like, at least replenish things like food and rest afterwards, because Radaway is really bad for you. And usually you have to eat a whole bunch and then sleep after taking it, so... Oh, look, we've got something going on over here. So, I'm going to just work on saving my ammunition. I'm going to use the security baton here to kill mole rats with. Yeah. Okay. Oh, the thing hasn't even come up yet. What are you doing? Okay.
Found you. That's Commonwealth justice for you.
No, I guess he shot that one before I could get to him. Okay, is there any more?
Huh?
Oh, yeah, I guess there's more.
Just run.
Okay, is that all of them?
Hi, how are you?
Okay, that's not the real settler.
Thanks for the help.
There, that's the real settler. So, I was using the baton and I was using VATS, even though I don't usually use VATS much in this game. Because when you are in melee combat against small, aggressive enemies like mole rats, there's basically a circle. If you, maybe I'll get out a gun here so it's easier to see. But basically you can see how I can turn in a circle here, and there's a space inside that circle where I can't target. And so, you know, particularly aggressive melee enemies like that are small, that can fit inside that circle, are really difficult to target manually. And so, what I found is that VATS does have its place when you are going up against that type of enemy, because it does all the targeting and all that kind of good stuff for you. I prefer to aim manually if I'm up against enemies that are large or that you know, are willing to keep their distance and exchange gunfire with me. Because, of course, manual attacks, manually aimed attacks do a little bit more damage. And they don't use up your AP, so you can use your AP for things like sprinting or, you know, in my case, bullet time or something like that instead. And of course, I think using VATS also drains your fusion core. Correct me if I'm wrong about that, but I think that's what happens with that. Anyway, we'll go in here and finish off the last of these guys. See what there is to pick up in here. We'll pick up a few things. Oh, good, some shotgun shells. Okay, do I want to pick up those? Okay, that's actually a good Ruger Mark V. It's slightly higher modded than the base gun is. We'll pick that up too. So now I can kind of show what happens with your endless. So as you can see, the ammunition count says I've got 4 shells loaded and 8 more in inventory because I picked up 8 shotgun shells. But if I reload the gun now, okay, I've got all 12 shotgun shells loaded into the gun now and no loose ones left over in inventory. There's still a mole rat hanging around out here somewhere. Okay, where are you, you little... Strange. Around here somewhere. I wonder if I should bother wasting time on him. If he wants to chase me that badly, he can go right ahead. You see, he just keeps popping up there and then disappearing again. Oh well, I guess if he wants to chase me, he can do that. So anyway, we're just going to pass by the kind of east end of Lexington here. And I'm going to swing around wide kind of to try and avoid any encounters with some of these raiders and stuff because... you know, being a bit low on supplies right now, they're pretty dangerous to me, especially at this level of play. I should reload this thing too. So we'll have a quick look in here and see if we can find some, you know, maybe some purified water or something hanging around. Maybe some other somewhat useful items. I can't do any lock picking at this point, but I can pick up some scrap items. And here we have a perk magazine that gives me better prices from vendors. Carton of cigarettes. Okay, nothing else really interesting in here. Okay, we'll pick that stuff up. Okay, we'll pick those up too. And I can't pick that really lock. Strong. I don't have... What is my perception anyway? My perception is 2. So I won't be picking any advanced locks anytime soon. So I can't open that one. Too bad, because there's a couple of first aid kits in there that might have good things in them. There's, okay, not really too much to pick up in here. Okay, so in this ruined building over here, there's a couple of raiders with a couple of gun turrets. And I don't think I want to get into it with them right now. Because, well, the guns... Oh, maybe I can shoot one of them from here or something. I don't know. I think I'm going to skip it. The guns and the gun turrets are not so bad, but if those raiders or one of them happens to be carrying Molotov cocktail or something like that, well, then they can become particularly deadly. And because damage incoming is doubled in survival mode. Oh, look at that. Well, found some good stuff there. Then, you know, like you can actually get killed in a hurry if you make a mistake. So I'm going to stay away from that safe right now because there's usually a couple of mines in there too, and I don't have immunity to mines yet, so we're going to avoid that. Nothing in there. Oh, look. Okay. Well. Okay, well, a little bit of miscellaneous loot type stuff to pick up in here. And down here, we've got a encounter hotspot as well. And I'm really not too sure if there's anything there. Oh, feral ghouls. Okay. Oh, look at that. I just came into range of the Brotherhood of Steel radio signal. If I can find it here. Yeah, we'll listen to it. Okay, well, it sounds like there's a distress signal coming from Cambridge Police Station. Okay, looks like all there were is just a few feral ghouls in this place. So we can probably head down here. I'm going to head for the Red Rocket first. And get a base established, see if I can get some water added to my supplies. I don't think we need to listen to that anymore. Okay, we just got another level up. And since I really hate landmines, I actually modified the sneak perks a little bit so that I could get the third level of sneak before level 12. So now I don't need to worry about stepping on a mine and dying. Because I really hate having a playthrough end that way. Okay, I can now use the Cambridge Red Rocket workbench. Uh-oh, I hear some shooting. So we'll activate the workbench here. We'll scrap a few things here and see what's in this ammunition box. Oh. Okay. Rat away, buff out. NetX. Okay. Yeah. Alright, well, you know what? I'm going to store this sniper rifle in the workbench for now. Because I don't have very much in the way of ammunition for it. But it may come in handy later. And this place happens to have a power armor stations. That's good. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a bunch of junk into the workbench here. And then we'll see if we can do some repair work here on our power armor. Okay, that actually looks pretty good. Okay, we need a little bit of repair to the arm. So other than that, hopefully things came through fairly well. However, now I'm going to take the time to scrap this location. So I can make use of the resources here. And, of course, one of the things we need to do is put in the water fountain. Because we really need a drink of water. Way to refill bottles to make water we can carry with us, too. So... So there we go, properly hydrated. Okay. And I'm going to take this cooking station and I'm going to move it up onto the roof for now, just because that's a little bit more secure place to be, you know, sitting down at a cooking station. Believe it or not, I got killed by a rad roach once while I was sitting at a cooking station because the rad roach hits fast enough that I was in the middle of the animation of standing up out of the cooking station, and every time it hit me, it interrupted that animation. So I was basically stun locked in the cooking station and unable to move. And after that, before I sit down at one of these types of cooking stations, the ones that you stand at, like the barbecues and whatnot, the stoves, are okay. But this one here, there's a lengthy animation to stand up and like get out of the cooking station. Right? I'm assuming all that gunfire I hear in the distance is probably those Brotherhood of Steel people shooting it out with the feral ghouls. And while I don't want to miss out on that, I don't want to really go there until I am prepared. That being said, I just did a bunch of cooking, so now I've got something to eat. Okay, I guess we'll throw this over here in the corner. There's not too much to scrap here. The Red Rocket Cambridge is a relatively small settlement. That one's outside, but I can go out here and I can grab it and bring it back. Wow, listen to all the explosions and gunshots and things. Wow. Of course, there could be all sorts of things going on there too, like there quite frequently bands of super mutants wander through the square at Cambridge there. I can hear that radio playing away up on top there. Okay. Or anything else? I don't think so. I think that's about it. So, let's have a look at this armor now and see what we can do. So if we wanted to upgrade, I could upgrade this to Model B. Gives me a bit better armor and a bit better energy resistance right away. Okay, so it looks like I have the ability to do that, but I need armor and science in order to, improve these pieces to the max by the looks of it. So armor shouldn't be too much problem, but science maybe a little bit more, because I'm not very smart. Okay, what else have we got here? Okay, we found that perk magazine, which can give us the Hot Rod Flames paint. However, that kind of stuff doesn't really help very much. And there's rank 1 science again. Am I over encumbered? How am I over encumbered? Have a look here. I am not over encumbered. Oh, strange. Oh. Let's see, we'll store these other weapons that I'm not using in the workbench for now. Actually, maybe we'll swap out the Ruger Mark V for the revolver here, because the damage is slightly lower, but the fire rate is better. So Drop that in there. And we'll drop a few of those off as well. Okay, I don't think we need to carry the hazmat suit around anymore. Okay. Else I can drop off. Okay, so I think I need to build a shipping container too. I'm going to build a shipping container and I'll just stick it in this corner here. Because that's where I'll keep things like ammunition. Okay, that lightens the load a little too. And those crop type items and that dirty water and stuff, we might as well drop that stuff off too. Okay, that's really radioactive, so if I have a choice, I won't eat that. Okay, I shouldn't be having problems with being over encumbered now. So, let's have a look here and see what we can do. Okay, we can get a Model B helmet. Was that the arm? Okay, we made the arm. Okay, so we got the Model B helmet already. Model B left arm. Okay, we barely have enough stuff, but we can make a Model B body armor. And we can make the right arm Model B as well. And I can't really do any paint because I don't have enough pieces to complete the armor yet anyway. However, that will help us out a little bit for armor protection. Alright, so let's step back inside and see what we can find here. How's our armor looking now anyway? Well, it's up over 600 now. So we did make some substantial progress. Yeah, see, there's mines over there already, which means that I am glad that I picked that, because now I can walk around and I can pick up these mines and stuff, and I don't need to worry about them blowing up in my face. Uh-oh. Where'd he come from? At the rate that I'm going through fusion cells here, pretty soon I'm going to run out of ammunition for this laser gun. Let's just, as a little test. Okay, so that still works even when you're wearing power armor. It's good. So we'll pick that up. And as for the freeway, that was mentioned in the viewer comment, if I remember right, I think I can actually get access to that through this elevator here. Okay, so I can step into this elevator and we'll just head on up here. Okay, and we got some textures that didn't load, so we'll pause briefly while we reload the game. Okay, we're back. Everything is loaded as it should be now. So, up here somewhere, I think I see it already. It's right there. Yeah, right there. Oh, good. It's a left leg, right leg, helmet, left arm, right arm. It's a full set. Wow. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to take the fusion core out of it. And, well, I think this might be a bit fiddly, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hike back to the settlement, drop this set off, and then I'm going to come back here and get that set. It's not that terribly far, so I guess I can probably do that. Okay, so we'll grab that fusion core, and then we'll run back here and we'll grab that other set of power armor. So it's just like the viewer said in the comments, it's a complete set. Just sitting up there and on the freeway for anybody to come along and take. Okay, so what does a full set give us for armor? 660. That being said, though, none of these pieces are upgraded, like on the partial set that I have. But still, that's not bad. And you know what? I'm going to head over to the Cambridge police station here, because you never know. I might be able to find some fusion cores. Might be able to find some fusion cores for my power armor if I go over here and get involved in this Wow, listen to the explosions and the shooting, and I guess I better get my gun out here.
Hold up. Heads up. They've stealth. Godless heathens!
I think Dance just shot me.
We may have a problem. Nice try. Intruder alert. I heard something. Hold up.
No, that's the last of the fusion cores. I guess I better switch to something else. Well, guess we'll switch to this.
I think we're being stalked. Found you. Over there.
Yeah, it looks like Dance shot me. I guess it was an accident, though, so we'll forgive him. Anyway, let's go over here and talk to Paladin Dance.
We appreciate the assistance, civilian. But what's your business here?
Okay.
Pest exterminator. I heard you had a feral problem.
Evading my questions is a surefire way of getting yourself ejected from the compound. Are you from a local settlement?
Do all these questions really matter? After all, I helped you fight those ferals.
This would be much easier for both of us if you'd cooperate. Now, where are you from?
Well, I'm from nowhere.
Don't really have a home.
An answer that I hear often. Whether it holds truth or not remains to be seen. If I appear suspicious, it's because our mission here has been difficult. Since the moment we arrived in the Commonwealth, we've been constantly under fire. If you want to continue pitching in, we could use an extra gun on our side.
Okay, but who are
I
you?
want to help, but I don't like the secrecy. Who are you really?
Very well. I'm Paladin Dance, Brotherhood of Steel. Over there is Scribe Halen and Knight Reese. We're on recon duty, but I'm down a man and our supplies are running low. I've been trying to send a distress call to my superiors, but the signal's too weak to reach them.
Sir, if I may,
Proceed, Halen.
I've modified the radio tower on the roof of the police station, but I'm afraid it just isn't enough. What we need is something that will boost the signal.
Our target is ArcJet Systems, and it contains the technology we need, the deep-range transmitter. We infiltrate the facility, secure the transmitter, and bring it back here. So what do you say? You willing to lend the Brotherhood of Steel a hand?
Sure.
No time to waste. Let's get moving.
Outstanding.
Okay, well, we'll loot all these dead ghouls here for whatever we can get.
Halen, take Reese inside and bind his wounds.
Yes, sir.
Reese, once you're on your feet, I want you to make certain the perimeter is secure.
I'm on it.
All right, civilian. It's time to prove your worth. Head into the police station and resupply yourself. Then let me know when you're ready to begin. Let's move out, people.
All right, big guy. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm coming.
That sounds like permission to loot to me. Oh, looks like I need... Damn it, I forgot to fill all my bottles with water and stuff when I was over there, too. Okay, well. Geez, kind of looks like Dance was busy just spraying laser bolts everywhere anyway. Like, by the looks of it, he would have hit his own people a whole bunch of times, too. Okay, so some more shotgun shells, so we'll, we got 12 and 12 there, so now we got 24. Now, the only drawback, of course, at early levels with the bolt-action shotgun is its extremely slow fire rate, because it is basically a bolt-action weapon. If you can get to gun nut 3, however, you can upgrade the bolt-action shotgun, so it becomes a semi-automatic weapon. And, of course, this one, Evershot, having the endless ammunition legendary, basically means that it'll continue to fire as fast as you can pull the trigger, so long as you have shotgun shells loaded. Anyway, it's getting kind of dark. I think I'm going to build a bed and get some sleep, and then we'll start this off again fresh in the morning. Yeah, we'll build my bed here. Okay. Okay, and I always remove the fusion cores from any power armor that I intend to operate. For the simple reason that I don't want someone else just coming in and jumping into it. I remember to replenish my water supply before I head back over there too. So here we go. Okay, so we'll throw some more. Oh, I'll maybe keep the few cells. Okay. Okay, what do we got for bottles in here? Oh, I had some. Well, I guess I didn't have that many. Well, I guess we'll fill those, and that's better than nothing. Alright, well, let's have a look at this power armor and see what I can do with it. So, yeah, I can't really upgrade all of the pieces. But what I could do is upgrade the legs and then put them on the other power armor suit. There. Okay, so we'll take the left leg and the right leg. We'll put them there. Yeah, okay. Now I've got a full suit of T-45B power armor. Let's see if we can do anything with okay. Alright, well I can improve the receiver on this a little bit. Maybe we'll do that. Not much else I can do, really. Okay, I think I'm ready to go here. Okay, so let's see what kind of armor protection T45B power armor gives us. 780 and 490 energy. Okay, so that's actually pretty good. No, it's too bad that Scribe Halen is not an actual for real doctor that you can you know, like get cures from and stuff. They should have made her a doctor. Uh-oh. Got going on here. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I've just discovered College Square. Okay, well, we'll get into that a little bit later because we have other things to do here. Look at that. I'm parched from lack of water already. Okay. So, by resupply, I think he meant I can loot the shit out of this place. So, I think that's what I'm going to do.
You gonna pack me up or what?
I don't know. Your prognosis looks pretty grim. Might be more humane to just take you out back and shoot you.
You're all heart, Doc.
Just quit squirming so I can get these bandages on. Sorry about the other guys.
Eh?
Why are you cutting me so much slack?
I'm a medic. Call it my bedside manner. Look, it may not seem like it, but Dan's is a good man. He's just all soldier. Protocol is his bread and butter. And Reese? Well, let's just say he's as hard-headed as a Mr. Gutsy. But you know what? I trust both of them with my life. Because they're good people. And that's hard to come by nowadays.
Yeah, okay.
Think you're some kind of hotshot?
You should pay attention. You might learn something.
Listen, smartass, I don't take advice from anyone except Top. You're hired help, and that's all there is to it.
Hired help or not, I got the job done.
Got some backbone. Good. You'll need it if you keep hanging with us. Now why don't you run off and see if Top needs you to do anything else?
Okay, but I'm busy looting right now. I'll talk to him in a bit. Yeah, I can't get there right now because he's in the way, so I guess we'll go over here. Okay.
Scribe Halen, personal log entry 324A. I'm starting to wonder if joining the Brotherhood of Steel was a good choice. I originally signed up seeking protection and comradeship, but I'm worried that I've traded away a bit of my humanity in the process. The Brotherhood's message of hope for the future is idealistic and noble, but their methods leave a lot to be desired. The leadership seems especially misguided. Instead of diplomacy, they wield violent confrontation to exert control. Despite all that, I've been successfully avoiding the fighting by following the career path of a field scribe. I suppose only time will tell how long I can stand the sight of spilled blood over my own moral fiber.
Well, you know what, Scribe Halen, it might not be such a good idea to leave a holotape with your personal doubts sitting on a table where anybody can pick it up and listen to it. Okay, well, we'll pick all this stuff up. That there. Got a few more fusion cells. Inactive distress pulsar. Okay. Okay, you're kind of in the way over there. We'll come back there afterwards. Yeah, resupply. That means loot, right? You can take anything you want. I can't unlock that safe because it's too tough.
How you feeling, big guy?
Those pharaohs only scratched me. I'll be fine.
Oh yeah? Is that why you were whining like a baby when I patched you up?
You must have me confused with someone else.
Okay, let's have a look here. Yeah, I've got plenty of carrying capacity so long as I stay in the power armor, so might as well just pick up everything that isn't nailed down here. Yeah, it would have been nice if they'd have made Scribe Halen a vendor that you could buy medical supplies from and get healing and that kind of thing from. That would have been a really good idea, actually. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of fusion cores in this place, though.
That's it.
Holbrook's sedition logs. Okay. Okay, so it looks like he was a Union shit disturber or something. Platinum inebriator beverage? Okay. And it looks like we just got a couple of places marked on our map. This guy was gonna do like a super stereo or what? Okay, well.
Hello, team. Captain Whitmark here. Welcome to the task force. Operation Winter's End starts now, with you. Together, we will knock Eddie Winter off his throne and dump his sorry ass in a 2,000-volt easy chair. It should come as a surprise to no one that our operations in Boston have been, in a word, compromised. Winter has eyes everywhere, even the BPD. So, our brothers across the river in Cambridge have been kind enough to let us use the Cambridge Police Department as our base of operations. Let's get to work. Good hunting.
Okay. Kind of interesting how they tied that whole thing into the Nick Valentine story. Because, you know, later on other holotapes will reveal that this Operation Winter's End was the investigation Nick Valentine was involved in when he was still a pre-war human police officer, detective, or whatever. Okay, well, I pretty much cleared this place out, so I guess we'll head back outside. Okay, looks like we're in the garage here. There's a bit more stuff to pick up here. Very disappointing, though, I did not find any fusion cores. So I guess we'll head back to Red Rocket, Cambridge here and drop off some of this junk. Make room for more junk. Well, grab that coffee cup. Okay, we'll just make a little bit of room here. I wonder if I can do something with that. Oh, I can't do this while I'm in power armor. Okay. I guess I have to get out of the power armor to work on the workbenches. Okay. Well, I could put insulated lining on that. That doesn't really help me much, though. Does have a few more options than the other. The other visor I found, but okay, well, I guess we're not doing too bad for carry weight there. And there isn't really much else we can do weapon and armor wise. I'm going to see if I can do a little bit of cooking here. Again. Nope. I've got nothing to cook. Okay, I know I've been at this for about an hour already, but you know what? I'm having fun, so I'm going to continue. So maybe what we'll do is we'll look. The Collegiate Administration Building.
Protect and serve.
Well, I probably don't really need to wear power armor to go in and snoop around in here, but I might need it in order to pick up any junk that I find, so. And I'm still hoping that maybe I can find a fusion core laying around in here. Might as well pick up all this stuff. I guess with these couches in here, this place would be a place for me to sleep in a pinch if I needed to anyway. Okay, that goes outside. Kind of hard to see in the dark in here. Oh, look. Advanced. I can't open it. Can't pick that lock. Wow, something came whipping out of there. Okay. Yeah. Well, I can open this lock.
That's it.
Okay, and nothing but a bunch of dead ends here too. Those all go outside, and I think that basically the sides of this building are missing, so there isn't anything really to see out here. Okay, here we are in the great outdoors. And it looks like the well, there's a bit of junk to pick up out here, but that's about it by the looks of it. So I'm basically looking out onto the balcony here. And there isn't really anywhere else I can go. But of course, one of the benefits of wearing power armor is that I can do stuff like this. Oh, sorry about that. Wow, okay. I didn't even see you there. That was a non-hostile robot until I dropped on the ground right next to it. Oops. But I guess it's not non-hostile anymore, or really a robot anymore. Alright. Oh, we can drop that ammo off, and we can drop that off. I'll keep the fusion cells because I'm still carrying around that laser rifle, and if I pick up some more fusion cores for it, I can use it some more. Wonder if I can upgrade that thing at all. Crystal and nuclear material. So I could upgrade it a little bit if I had materials, but I don't. I guess I'll drink some water. Okay, and I guess we'll take some rad away and get rid of this radiation thing that we got going on here. Yeah. And we'll have to eat a whole bunch of this stuff. Okay, on the bright side, at least I'm not tired. Okay, well, that should more or less get us back up to full strength. Let's see, I know I picked up some more bottles, so we'll see if we can get some more reserved water here. Yeah, just fill up those 9 beer bottles. Okay, Now I think I'm ready to go. So, what do you think, folks? A little bit of an extra long episode today so we can go to ArcJet Systems. I'm in the mood for it, so yeah, why not? Guess we should make sure all our guns are reloaded here too. Alright, let's go in and get Paladin Dance and get this show on the road. We'll try out this power armor and see how it goes.
Why are you standing around here like this?
Oh, shut up.
Paladin Dance is waiting for you.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance.
You ready to move out?
Yep,
Ready.
I'm ready.
Outstanding. Follow me, and try not to lag behind.
Okay, you gonna put your helmet on? No, you're not gonna put your helmet on? Okay. So, Otter Neher made a really funny mod called Paladin Dance Wear Your Helmet or something like that, which fixes that so that every time Paladin Dance takes his helmet off, then as soon as a battle of some sort starts, he puts it back on. Finish that thought in a moment. Okay, and anyway, you know, like Neher does do some little bit of an animated video production, I guess, to sort of present his armor and weapon mods quite often.
ArcJet is a short hike to the west. If we take this
And
road, we should
it
be
showed
able to avoid larger
the
packs
character
of
who I
barrels
think is actually Dustin Xander
traveling this far from the police station is a risk.
dodging laser bolts through the attic of this building, and he comes up to a row of sandbags where Paladin Dance is kneeling without his helmet, and he talks to Paladin Dance and basically kind of scolds him a little bit and tells him he should be wearing his helmet.
Attainable with a high level of technology. We're concerned that whoever or whatever is creating those energy readings might be a potential threat. So it's our job to investigate.
Yes, it's your job to be nosy and poke your nose into somebody else's business. I'm gonna pick up these frag mines here. We'll finish looting these guys and then we'll be right with you there, Paladin Dance. Hey, look, there's a toolbox down there. What's in that toolbox? Stuff. Oops, I'm missing the shootout.
Area secured. Let's move out.
Okay. Well, I managed to get one of them at least. He doesn't have anything I want to pick up. What about you? Okay, got some ammunition. I'll grab your pipe pistol because it has ammunition in it too. Okay, we'll grab your
It
stuff.
might surprise you to learn that my recon team isn't the first to visit the Commonwealth. Over the last 7
Okay,
years,
we'll grab the
2 other
caravan
teams
guard
were sent by the
stuff.
Brotherhood to gather technology. The first team's mission was a huge success. They came back with crates full of pre-war artifacts and historical documents. The second wasn't so fortunate. Shortly after they arrived, we lost contact with them, and they haven't been heard from since. As far as my team goes, we've lost 4 good men to this godforsaken wasteland. We've been a target from the moment we arrived. But despite our setbacks, I don't intend to give up and head home. or end up missing.
Yeah, well, okay. Now I'm just going to drop a bunch of these scrappy, junky weapons that I picked up, because the only reason I picked them up was for the ammunition that was in them. So we'll just take care of that little detail right now. I'd rather save my carrying capacity for other things that are actually worth picking up. Well, looks like there's nothing worth picking up inside this wrecked bus. Okay, so I've got lots of ammo now. I picked up all the 38s that all of those raiders and merchants and stuff had. Okay, ready to go, Paladin dance.
Check your fire. We've got hostiles.
Okay. I saw him. I've got to go over and get him. I can't help myself. He'll wait for me anyway.
There it is. Arc jet systems. There shouldn't be any exterior security, so we'll head in through the front.
Hey, I got leveled up. What should I get for a level up? Okay, I think he said armorer was one of the things that I need, right? Okay, we'll get armor. I know it doesn't help us extremely right now, but might as well start collecting the perks that we're going to need. Here we are at Arc Jet Systems. Yeah.
Listen up. We do this clean and quiet. No heroics and by the book. Understood?
Yep, you bet.
Understood.
Outstanding. Remember, our primary target is the deep-range transmitter. Stay focused and check your fire. I don't want to be hit by stray bullets.
Yeah, not like you, hey? Yeah, when he was... I'm pretty sure he did. The only injury I suffered during that shootout in the Brotherhood of Steel compound was when Paladin Dance accidentally shot me. Okay, here we are inside Arc Jet Systems.
It was corporations like this that put the last nail in the coffin for mankind. They exploited technology for their own gains, pocketing the cash and ignoring the damage they've done.
Okay, looks like we're going to have the Paladin Dance bug going on here, where he doesn't walk through the doorway like he's supposed to. Instead, where did you go? He disappears off somewhere. Yeah, okay, he's already up there. So we'll just continue on without him, because we'll catch up to him in a little bit here. Let's just bug in the game that happens sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't. I don't know what triggers it. We'll miss out on a couple of little dialogue things, and that's about it, really. Anybody want me to read the security terminal? I'll put the security terminal up, and I'll put the writing on the screen up for a few seconds so people who may not have seen it before, if there are any watching, can read it for themselves. Basically, they're just talking about security for the plant here. And you need ID badges in order to not get shot by the gun turrets. By the looks of it. And then there was an engine core accident where it looks like maybe they fired an engine inside the silo without getting everybody out. Protectron control. Okay, looks like Protectron unit absent or damaged. Okay, well, it looks like they're destroyed, and that's part of the dialogue, I guess, that we'll miss from not having Paladin dance here where he's supposed to be, is they'll talk about how it looks like Institute since destroyed all these Protectron robots. But anyway, we'll be a bit more selective, I think, than I am starting off in picking up objects here. Simply because, like, for instance, that extinguisher is heavy and it doesn't have any stuff in it that I can't pick up from a lot of other things. Okay, and here we are. And he would say he's going to reconnoiter the area, which means that he'll basically stand around over here somewhere and do nothing until I open these doors. So, anyway, I'm just going to drop a couple of frag mines here in front of this door before I open it. And here's a discarded ArcJet work log.
Record this? Oh crap, it's on, isn't it? This is Technician Rand, ArcJet Propulsion Division. I'm here with Technician Janowski, work log A1190. Janowski and I have been working on the Mars Shot project for about 3 months now, and I think we have the thrust calculations worked out.
Man, I wish I was headed up there with those guys. It'd be nice to get the hell away from our lousy planet.
Hey, easy. If we don't record these logs properly, we're going to get fired. The supervisor is already itching to get rid of us, especially since it's taking us longer than we promised.
So what? We've been drafted anyway. We're shipping out in a few weeks, remember? Soon we'll be doing push-ups, eating freeze-dried rations, and just wishing we were spending our day inside a cushy private laboratory.
Of course I remember. But I'm trying not to imagine getting my head blown off when I'm on the front line, and keeping my mind on work is helping me deal with the problem. Maybe that doesn't make sense to you, but it's important to me, okay?
All right. I'm sorry. Look, why don't you toss this tape and we'll start a new one.
Okay, well, anyway, let's look at the terminal here. Reminder of password security. Your annual reminder that all terminal and mainframe passwords are to be changed on a monthly basis. Okay, failure to do so may result in automated changes and suspension of network privileges and or disciplinary action. Okay. And then, of course, here we go. According to our records, your terminal password has not been changed in 3 months. For security purposes, your password will now be reset. Your new password is this. Okay, that's really secure. Just anybody could walk up and get the password for this terminal off of that terminal. Lab controls, error. Okay, security door control. So we'll open the door.
Nice work. Hello. Let's get.
And then we'll get ready for trouble.
They've gone dark.
Oh, look, Paladin Dance is back now. Yeah. See, I told you everything would work out. Okay. Oh, he's got a shock baton. That's an upgrade from what I have. Okay. So I'm going to let Paladin Dance take it on the chin from all those synths because he blocks the entire hallway there anyway, so I can't actually do very much. Meanwhile, I'm going to loot these synths because they'll have fusion cells for my laser gun here. Yeah, you go get them there, Paladin Dance. Okay, so I guess he's taken care of all of the bad guys. That's one thing that I do not intend to practice is the Brotherhood of Steel style of combat, where you basically stand out in the open and count on your armor to keep you alive while you get shot by everything in sight. I'm definitely going to try and avoid that kind of confrontation style.
Turning this place over is a waste of time, if you ask me.
I don't think it's a waste of time at all. Okay, so I can change back to my laser rifle now because I've got some more fusion cells for it. Focused Institute rifle. Okay, it can't crack that terminal, it can't pick that lock. Of course, that's one of the drawbacks of playing in these areas where you're not really a high enough level to be there yet. There's lots of these access skills haven't been developed yet.
Nice.
So you miss out on lots of loot and stuff like that because you can't, you don't have the appropriate skills to get at it. Okay. Well, we can't do that while in power armor. Okay. Well, I know I'm going to be overloaded once I step out of the power armor, but we'll step out of the power armor briefly. So that I can, like knock some of these things down. Automatic Institute. Okay, so like those things without an upgrade of some sort. Yeah, to tell you the truth, I think my automatic laser pistol or laser rifle is just as good as that. Okay, we'll tear down the security baton and we'll switch. We'll switch to the shock baton here. Okay. So, can I do anything with this thing now? What does that do? Gives me longer range. What does that do? Okay. I need one more nuclear material and I can boost the damage on this thing a little. Okay, well. I'm carrying too much and I can't run. So I guess we'll just get back in our power armor and be on our way here. We'll just have to make do with this the way that it is.
Damn synths have compromised most of the facility. Remain vigilant. We've got turrets ahead.
Yeah, well, you know what? If you want to wait until I'm ready... Okay, well, you know, you go ahead and do you. I could get there and use the turret, or the terminal to deactivate the turrets, but, you know, if you want to shoot them, you go right ahead.
Sweet.
Okay, Tesla Science Magazine. The CEO's terminal. Mars Shot Project Notes. Again, I'm not going to read all of these off out loud. I'll just put them up on the screen for a few seconds so people can read them themselves if they want to. It looks as though this is a struggling company that got a big government contract. Yeah, things are looking good. The future's so bright I gotta wear shades. Uh-oh, but now things are starting to look a little bit less rosy. Oh, okay. Wow, look at that. Problem solved. Yeah, they're going to have a photo shoot, photo opportunity. Okay, looks like they cooked a photographer by accident. And they're going to cover it up. Okay, but it looks as though the big war happened before these guys had a chance to finish their project anyway. And there's another safe I can't open. Okay. Paladin Dance is quite happily destroying gun turrets there.
Yes.
Well, looks like we got some ammunition in this one. Yeah, it looks like I need a drink of water here too.
There we go.
Okay, repair order. Okay, this looks like the IT support area or something. Wow, okay. Ah. Oh yes, the cover-up of the accident. And then, of course, we could have deactivated the turrets, but I think that that's a pretty pointless thing to do now, because I think that Paladin Dance already deactivated all the turrets his way anyways. Okay. And I, of course, am collecting the overdue books because at some point, if I happen to go to the Boston Public Library, there is a vending machine there where you can cash in your overdue books, get tokens, and then get a perk magazine from the vending machine. So that's why I'm saving those. And Mentats. Another destroyed turret. And another destroyed turret. Okay, could go down there. Let's open this door and see what's in here first. Okay, we don't need that pistol. Okay, so we'll head down the ramp now. It's like that guy was in the elevator when the war happened. One thing I'll say about level design in this game, it's fantastic, because here's I'm looking out the window at the entrance where I came in.
I'm in.
ArcJet mail floor safe. Had a floor safe installed in the front office area. Okay. ArcJet mail press. Okay, basically just an instruction to the reception people not to talk to the press. Okay. I can't open that safe. Alright, there's Paladin Dance waiting for us to go into the engine core area. And he's still not wearing his helmet. Anyway, we'll do a quick save here. Not doing too bad. We're only about halfway to our carry limit in the power armor here.
Watch your footing. Looks like the power's out in this section.
Yep, okay. Oh, gotta have something to eat now, too. Okay, well, guess we'll have some more tasty mole rat chunks. We'll grab that.
Look at this place.
Still no fusion cores. Where are all the fusion cores in this place? I'm down to a quarter on the one that I've got going right now.
The transmitter should be in the control room at the top of the core, but it looks like the elevators are dead. We'll have to keep heading down for now and find a way
Okay.
to get the facility's power back online.
We'll keep heading down for now and find a way to get the facility's power back online.
There has to be a power backup system somewhere. Scout the maintenance area off of the main chamber. I'll remain here and watch our backs.
Okay, but I'm gonna blow up that tank there first. I got way back when I was still just playing this game for around the first time. I got killed by that tank being exploded. You know, when since we're firing into this hallway at me. And so here we go. And that is the junk jet, which is an absolutely worthless piece of equipment, and I'm not going to pick it up.
Jeering, leering, laughing, mocking, taunting.
Oh, he graduated all right from high school. It's fine, I'm sure he took shop class. Oh look, he's reading the science mags. How cute.
Har har har. Shop class. Let's see them make this in shop class. My marvel of engineering. The finest in weaponized refuse acceleration. My beauty. My junk jet. They'll see. The engineers with their suits and fancy degrees. Come Monday morning, they'll all see.
Yeah, you know what? This thing badly needs a modder to fix it up to make it useful. Because
There we go.
it has a very slow fire rate and it does very low damage. And it's very heavy. So it's not really a very good weapon at all. Of all the heavy weapons, I would say it is easily the worst. And it doesn't even take away the weight of all the junk that you're carrying when you load it. You know, like if they even made it act like a portable container or something where you could load unlimited amounts of junk into it, then it might be worthwhile. Oh, good, there's a fusion core. We'll grab that. Now I'm tired. Okay, let's go in here. Power options. Start auxiliary generators.
Engine core power restored.
Yes.
Thermal
I heard something.
fueled, primed, and standing by for your command.
Yeah, okay. Oh, that hurt quite a bit, even with the power armor on. I think there's some, like, reflective plating options or something later that make power armor a bit more resistant to energy attacks, but unfortunately I just don't have any of that right now. So we'll do one of these. Then maybe we'll make use of bullet time a little bit, just so that these guys can't... There. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah. Whoa.
It would appear my target has disappeared.
Nobody to shoot at out there.
Looks like we've secured the core. Let's head up to the control room.
Okay, well now we should be able to get lots and lots of fusion cells here by picking up all of the fusion cells, plus picking up all of these weapons that these guys were carrying here. You know, Paladin Dance, you need to get a better sense of personal space here. Okay, so I ended up with quite a lot of fusion cells here. I think I'm going to drop a whole bunch of these weapons again. Because all I get out of them basically is just plastic right now anyways, so it'll give me more room to carry more stuff. Okay, let's get in the elevator, Paladin Dance. And we'll see if we can sneak wearing power armor. Okay, let's sneak up on these guys up here.
We may have a problem here.
Found you.
Is someone present?
Okay, well, Paladin Dance is not very sneaky. Okay, well, I got a couple of them. Now I gotta reload.
Found them.
Okay, we get them all. Yeah. Okay, so if I were able to jump far enough, I could jump across to that doorway. There isn't much there, but then from that ledge I could jump across to that ledge and get into that room over there. Unfortunately, I can't jump that far. I'm wearing power armor, so I won't get killed if I miss the jump, but I just don't have the ability to jump that far. I think access to those was intended for if you managed to put the jetpack on your power armor or something, probably. Okay, well. But I don't have the jetpack on my power armor. And, I probably won't for a while because I need to work on a whole bunch of special characteristics and that kind of thing before I even get access to the perks that I need for that. Okay, here we go. Yeah. So I don't have to have Paladin Dance as a companion in order to get his perk. What is his perk anyway? Know your enemy. So plus 20% more damage against ghouls, super mutants, and synths. So that's actually a pretty good perk. Deep range transmitter.
We'll take the service elevator to the surface.
Okay, engine control terminal. Begin test fire. No, we're not going to do that. I have a feeling that would probably result in instant death unless some blast doors were closed or something. Right? Because it would probably be that thing there, which I would assume is the spaceship they're trying to get ready to send to Mars. But anyway, we made it through ArcJet without getting killed. It actually wasn't too bad, all things considered. The synth laser weapons can be pretty harmful, but if you let Paladin Dance take the brunt of it, then you can usually come through it okay. And my fusion core is winding down here, but I've managed to find another one to replace it, so that's good. Might as well pick up all this junk now.
The bunker looks clear. Let's move out.
Okay, we'll move out. Just gonna pick up the smokes and all that kind of stuff here. My light got turned off for some reason. It's nighttime, so it's dark out. Okay, well. Okay, so how's my carry weight doing here? I'm good. I've got lots of room yet. So we'll go out here and we'll talk to Paladin Dance.
Well, that could have gone smoother.
And fail another persuasion check, probably.
Smoother? I thought we did fine.
We're both alive and the transmitter's been secured. There's no need to scrutinize the details.
Well, I haven't passed it. Since I stepped into this power armor, I haven't passed
It's a refreshing change
persuasion check yet.
to follow orders properly. That being said, I believe we have two important matters to discuss. First and foremost, if you'll hand me the deep-range transmitter, I'd like to compensate you for your assistance during this operation. I think you'll find this weapon useful. It's my own personal modification of the standard Brotherhood laser rifle. May it serve you well in battle.
Okay, well, we got a legendary laser gun.
Thank you.
You're welcome, civilian. Now, as far as the second matter goes, I wanted to make you a proposal. We had a lot thrown at us back there. Our op could have ended in disaster, but you kept your cool and handled it like a soldier. There's no doubt in my mind that you've got what it takes. The way I see it, you've got a choice. You could spend the rest of your life wandering from place to place, trading an extra hand for a meager reward. Or you could join the Brotherhood of Steel and make your mark on the world. So, what do you say?
Okay, let's join the Brotherhood of Steel.
That's what I wanted to hear. Meet me back at the police station and we'll discuss the details.
Because actually this is a good source of radiant quests. Look at that, I just leveled up again. And, you know, like you can get out and see the world and all that kind of stuff. So let's have a look at this thing. Righteous Authority. So it appears to be a semi-automatic laser rifle right now. It seems to me like it's more of a VATS-oriented weapon. And people who I've seen who write articles on this particular weapon seem to like it a lot in VATS, because apparently the legendary that it has allows you to do a lot of damage on critical hits and lets your critical meter fill faster too. So it encourages you to use VATS and basically rewards you for using VATS, right? So, but anyway, I expect I'll probably swap that out for my non-legendary laser gun anyway, just so that I can get an improved weapon. And it's probably worth doing. I've got 622 fusion cells, so all in all, I think that episode went fairly well. I'm going to just wander back to the Cambridge Red Rocket here. And maybe what I'll do is I will pick up this again next time back at the police station. So until then, I'm Sandman99, and I hope you enjoyed today's episode of That's Random.